Hey everyone, welcome back to Learn English with Us. I'm Harry.
And I'm Emma. So, Harry, quick question. Have you ever been stuck at an airport not knowing what to say?
Oh my God, yes. Last year I went to the check-in counter and I completely froze. I didn't know how to ask for a window seat.
Exactly. And that's why today we're doing something different. We're going to teach you everything you need to know about airport English, but in a relaxed conversation style.
No boring lectures, just us two sitting here chatting about airports like we're having coffee.
So grab your headphones, get comfortable, and let's dive in. By the end of this episode, you'll feel confident at any airport in the world.
Let's go.
All right, Harry, let's imagine this. You're planning a trip. Where do you want to go?
Let me think. I've always wanted to go to Japan. Tokyo sounds amazing.
Oh, great choice. Okay, so you've decided to go to Tokyo. What's the very first thing you need to do?
Well, I need to book a flight, right?
Exactly. Now, when you book a flight, there are some important words you need to know. Let's start with the basics. The word flight. What does that mean?
A flight is the trip on the airplane?
Perfect. Yes, the journey by air. So you might say, I booked a flight to Tokyo. Or, my flight leaves at 3 p.m. It's that simple.
Okay, so I book my flight. Then what happens?
Then you get something very important called an e-ticket. The E stands for electronic. It's your ticket, but on your phone or email instead of paper.
Oh, so I don't need to print anything.
Usually no. Most airlines now use e-tickets. You just show your phone. It's much easier.
That's good, because I always forget to print things. So now I have my e-ticket. What else do I need?
Well, the most important thing, and this is critical, is your passport.
Right. Without a passport, you can't leave the country.
Exactly. And here's a tip for our listeners. Always check your passport expiration date. Some countries won't let you in if your passport expires in less than 6 months.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a common mistake, so always check. Now, let's say it's the day of your trip. Where do you go?
To the airport.
Okay, so you arrive at the airport. It's big, it's busy, there are people everywhere. What's going through your mind?
Honestly, panic. There are so many signs, so many counters, so much noise.
I know, right? But don't worry, let's break it down. When you first walk into an airport, you need to find something called the departure board or departure screen.
What's that?
It's a huge television screen that shows all the flights. It tells you what time flights are leaving, which gate they're at, and if they're on time.
Oh, so I look for my flight on that screen.
Exactly. You look for your airline name and your flight number. Every flight has a number, like BA205 or UA890.
BA, UA, what do those letters mean?
Great question. Those are airline codes. BA is British Airways, UA is United Airlines, and so on. Your e-ticket will tell you your flight number.
Okay, so I find my flight on the screen. Then what do I do?
The screen will tell you 2 important things. First, where to check in. Second, what gate your flight leaves from.
Check-in. I've heard that word, but I'm not totally sure what it means.
Okay, let me explain. Check-in is when you officially tell the airline, yes, I'm here and I'm ready to fly. You give them your bags, show them your passport, and they give you something called a boarding pass.
So check-in equals giving my bags and getting my boarding pass.
Exactly, you got it.
What's a boarding pass?
A boarding pass is like your ticket to get onto the airplane. It has your name, your seat number, your flight number, and what time you should board.
So passport gets me into the country. Boarding pass gets me onto the plane.
Perfect. Yes, you're learning so fast.
Okay, so where do I check in?
You go to something called the check-in counter. It's a long desk where airline workers help passengers. All right, let's role play this. I'll be the airline worker, you be the passenger. Ready?
Okay, I'm nervous.
Good morning. May I see your passport and ticket, please?
Good morning. Here is my passport, and my ticket is in my phone. Here.
See, that wasn't hard. You just say, here you go, or here it is. Keep it simple.
Okay, that's not so scary.
Back to professional voice. Thank you. Are you checking any bags today?
Wait, what does checking bags mean?
Okay, let me explain this. There are two types of bags at the airport. One is called checked luggage. The other is called carry-on.
What's the difference?
Checked luggage is the big suitcase that goes under the airplane. You give it to the airline and you don't see it again until you land.
And carry-on?
Carry-on is a small bag that you carry with you onto the plane. It goes in the overhead compartment or under your seat.
Ah, so I can keep my carry-on with me, but my big bag goes away.
Exactly. And here's something important. Your carry-on should have your valuable things, your laptop, your medicines, maybe a change of clothes, just in case your big bag gets delayed.
That's smart. So when they ask, are you checking any bags, they mean, do you have a big suitcase for us to put under the plane?
Yes, perfect. So what would you say?
Yes, I have one bag to check in.
Great. Now, let me continue. Professional voice. Please place your bag on the scale.
The scale, what's that?
It's the machine that weighs your bag. They need to know how heavy it is.
Why?
Because if your bag is too heavy, usually more than 23 kilograms, you have to pay extra money.
Oh no, what if my bag is too heavy?
Then you either pay the fee or you open your bag and take some things out. That's why I always weigh my bag at home first.
Good idea. Okay, so my bag is on the scale. What's next?
Professional voice. Your bag is 20 kilograms. That's fine. Now, would you prefer a window seat or an aisle seat?
Okay, this I need help with. What's the difference?
A window seat is next to the window. You can look outside, see the clouds, see the ground. It's beautiful, but you're stuck in the corner.
An aisle seat?
Aisle seat is next to the walkway, the aisle. You can't see out the window, but you can stand up easily. You can go to the bathroom without bothering anyone.
Which one should I choose?
It depends. I like aisle because I get up a lot, but lots of people love window seats for the view. What do you prefer?
I think window seat. I want to see everything.
Good choice. So you would say, a window seat, please, or could I have a window seat?
Could I have a window seat, please?
Perfect. Very polite. Professional voice. Here's your boarding pass. Your flight departs from gate B12. Boarding begins at 1:30 p.m. Have a nice flight.
Thank you.
And that's it. Check-in is done.
Groups? What do you mean?
Okay, so when they board the plane, they call different groups at different times. This stops everyone from rushing at once.
How do I know which group I'm in?
Look at your boarding pass. It will say Group 1 or Group 3 or Zone A somewhere on it.
What's the difference between the groups?
Usually, Group 1 or Zone 1 is for first-class passengers and people who paid extra for early boarding. Then Group 2, Group 3, and so on.
So I just wait for my group to be called?
Exactly. They'll say, we now invite Group 3 passengers to board. Then you stand up and get in line.
What do I need when I board?
Two things, your boarding pass and your passport. Have them in your hand, ready to show.
What happens when I get to the gate?
There's an airline worker there. You show them your boarding pass, they scan it with a machine, beep, and then you walk onto the plane.
Just like that?
Just like that. Then you find your seat. Your boarding pass tells you your seat number. It will say something like 12A or 25F.
How do I know where that is?
The letters are the columns. A, B, C are usually window, middle, and aisle on one side. The numbers are the rows, row 12, row 25, and so on.
So if I have seat 12A, I go to row 12 and find seat A?
Exactly. And A is usually the window seat on the left side.
What if I can't find it?
Just ask a flight attendant. That's their job. They're very helpful.
Flight attendant.
The people who work on the plane, they help you find your seat, bring you food and drinks, and make sure everyone is safe and comfortable.
Oh, I've also heard them called stewardess or steward.
Yes, those are old names. Now we usually say flight attendant for everyone.
Okay, so I'm on the plane. I found my seat. What do I do now?
First, put your carry-on bag in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you.
Overhead compartment.
That's the storage space above the seats. You open the door, put your bag in, and close it.
Got it. Then I sit down.
Yes, sit down, fasten your seatbelt, and relax.
Seatbelt, just like in a car?
Exactly the same. You must wear your seatbelt during takeoff, landing, and any time the seatbelt sign is on.
Takeoff and landing, those are when the plane goes up and comes back down?
Yes. Takeoff is when the plane leaves the ground and flies up. Landing is when it comes back down.
What about during the flight? Can I take off my seatbelt?
Yes. Once the seatbelt sign turns off, you can unbuckle and move around. You can go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, whatever you need.
Where's the bathroom?
Usually at the front and back of the plane. We call it the lavatory on a plane, but you can just say bathroom or restroom. Everyone understands.
How long after takeoff do they serve food?
Usually about an hour. The flight attendants will come with a cart and offer you drinks and snacks. On longer flights, they serve a full meal.
What if I want something special, like I don't eat meat?
Good question. When you book your flight, you can request a special meal. Vegetarian, no pork, gluten-free, whatever you need.
And what if I didn't request it before?
You can ask the flight attendant, but they might not have options. It's better to request it when you book.
Okay, I'll remember that. What about entertainment? Can I watch movies?
On most international flights, yes. Each seat has a screen with movies, TV shows, music, and games.
What if my flight doesn't have screens?
Then bring your own. Download movies or TV shows on your phone or tablet before the flight. That's what I always do.
Smart. Oh, what about Wi-Fi? Can I use the internet on a plane?
Some planes have Wi-Fi, but you usually have to pay for it. And it's often slow and expensive.
So I should just enjoy being offline for a few hours?
Exactly. Read a book, watch a movie, sleep. It's actually nice to disconnect sometimes.
Okay, so my flight is almost over. We're about to land. What happens now?
The pilot will make an announcement. He'll say something like, "We're beginning our descent into Tokyo. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts."
Descent means going down?
Yes, the opposite of ascending, which means going up. So descent means the plane is going down to land.
Do I need to do anything special?
Just make sure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat is upright, and your tray table is closed.
Tray table.
That's the little table that folds down from the seat in front of you. You use it to eat or put your laptop on.
Oh, right. I need to put that up before landing?
Yes, it's a safety rule. Everything needs to be stored away during landing.
Okay, we've landed. Can I stand up now?
Wait for the plane to completely stop and the seatbelt sign to turn off. This is important.
Why? What happens if I stand up too early?
The flight attendants will tell you to sit down. Seriously, though, it's dangerous. The plane is still moving and you could fall.
Okay. I'll wait. So, the plane stops. The seatbelt sign turns off. Now can I stand?
Yes, Now you can stand, get your bag from the overhead compartment, and wait for your row of exit.
I just walk off the plane?
Yes, you follow everyone else. You'll walk through a tunnel called the jet bridge that connects the plane to the airport building.
And then?
Then you follow signs to immigration. That's where they check your passport and stamp it.
What will they ask me?
Usually simple questions. What's the purpose of your visit? You say tourism or business. How long are you staying? You say a week or whatever. Then they stamp your passport and say, "Welcome to Tokyo."
That's it.
Then you go to baggage claim to get your big suitcase.
Baggage claim.
The area where all the checked bags come out on a big rotating belt. You wait and watch until you see your bag, then grab it.
What if I can't find my bag?
Then you go to the airline's lost baggage desk. But don't worry, it's rare. Most bags arrive safely.
Wow, Harry, we covered so much today.
I know. My brain is full.
Let's do a quick review of the most important words. Our listeners can practice with us.
Great idea. Okay, let's start simple. Emma, what is an airport?
An airport is the place where airplanes take off and land. It's where you go to fly to another city or country.
Perfect. Next word, passport. This is super important, everyone.
Yes, a passport is your official travel document. It has your photo and proves who you are. You need it to travel internationally.
Next, flight. Emma.
A flight is your journey on an airplane. I'm taking a flight to Paris, or my flight is at 3 p.m.
Good. Now a tricky one. Check-in. What is check-in?
Check-in is when you arrive at the airport and officially start your journey. You show your passport, give them your bags, and get your boarding pass.
And where do you check in?
At the check-in counter, that's the desk where airline workers help you.
Perfect. Next word, boarding pass. This is different from your ticket.
Yes, your boarding pass is what lets you get onto the airplane. It has your seat number, gate number, and boarding time. You get it at check-in.
Excellent. Now, security. What happens at security?
Security is where they check your bags and make sure everyone is safe. You walk through a metal detector and your bags go through an X-ray machine.
And you have to take off your jacket and empty your pockets.
Yes, don't forget. Next word, gate. What's a gate?
A gate is where you board your plane. Each gate has a number, like gate B12 or gate A5.
And you find your gate number on your boarding pass.
Exactly. Next, departure and arrival. These are opposites.
Departure means leaving. My flight departs at 2 p.m. means my flight leaves at 2 p.m.
And arrival means coming. My flight arrives at 5 p.m. means my flight gets there at 5 p.m.
Perfect. What about luggage and bags?
Luggage or baggage means your bags. You have two types, checked luggage, which goes under the plane, and carry-on luggage, which you take with you.
I love carry-on bags. That's where I keep my snacks.
Me too. Okay, next word, seat. Types of seats on a plane.
There's window seat, next to the window with a view. Aisle seat, next to the walkway, easy to get up. And middle seat, between them, which nobody likes.
True. Middle seat is the worst. Okay, what about takeoff and landing?
Takeoff is when the plane goes up into the air. Landing is when it comes back down to the ground.
Great. And during takeoff and landing, you must have your seat belt fastened.
Yes, safety first. A few more. Flight attendant. Who are they?
Flight attendants are the people who work on the plane. They help you, bring food and drinks, and make sure everyone is safe and comfortable.
Perfect. Immigration. What's that?
Immigration is where they check your passport when you enter a new country. They make sure you're allowed to visit.
And finally, baggage claim or luggage carousel.
That's where you collect your big suitcase after you land. It comes out on a moving belt, and you grab it when you see it.
Excellent. Those are the essential airport words.
Harry, should we also teach some useful phrases, like what to actually say at the airport?
Yes, great idea. Let's do that.
Okay, at check-in, what should I say?
Keep it simple. Hello, I'm checking in for flight BA205 to Tokyo. Then they'll ask you for your passport, and you just say, here you go, or here it is.
What if they ask about bags?
They might say, are you checking any bags today? You say, yes, just one, or no, only carry-on.
And for seats?
Could I have a window seat, please? Or an aisle seat, please? Very simple.
What about at security? Do I need to say anything?
Not really. Just listen to their instructions. If they say, take off your jacket, you say, okay, or sure. If they say, take out your laptop, you take it out. Just be polite and follow directions.
What if something beeps?
Just say, oh, sorry, and check your pockets. No big deal.
Okay, what about at the gate, when I board?
The gate agent will say, boarding pass, please. You hand it to them and smile. You can say, thank you, or have a good day. That's it.
And what about on the plane, if I need something?
You can say to the flight attendant, excuse me, could I have some water? Or, excuse me, where is the bathroom? They're very friendly. Don't be shy.
What if I don't understand something?
Just say, sorry, could you repeat that? Or, could you speak more slowly, please? People understand that English might not be your first language. They'll help you.
That's really reassuring.
Okay, Harry, let's share some travel tips with our listeners.
Yes, things we wish we knew when we first started traveling.
Okay, tip number 1, arrive early. For international flights, arrive at least 3 hours before your flight. For domestic flights, 2 hours.
Why so early?
Because check-in, security, and finding your gate all take time. Better to be early and relax than to rush and stress.
Good point. My tip, make copies of your passport. Keep one copy in your bag and email yourself a copy too.
Yes, if you lose your passport, having a copy makes getting a new one much easier.
Tip number 3, pack smart. Wear your heaviest shoes and jacket on the plane instead of packing them. This saves space in your suitcase.
Great tip. And speaking of packing, always pack one change of clothes and your medications in your carry-on, just in case your checked bag gets delayed.
Oh, yes. My friend's luggage got lost once, and she only had the clothes she was wearing. It was terrible.
Another tip, bring an empty water bottle. Remember, you can't bring full bottles through security, but you can bring an empty one and fill it up after security.
Smart. That saves money too. Airport water is expensive.
True. Also, download entertainment before your flight. Movies, podcasts, music, whatever you like. Don't rely on the plane having entertainment.
Good advice. And bring headphones. Some planes don't give you headphones, or they give you uncomfortable ones.
Yes, and one more tip, dress comfortably. You'll be sitting for hours, so wear comfortable clothes and shoes that are easy to take off at security.
And bring a sweater. Planes are always cold.
So true.
Wow, Yema, I think we covered everything about airports today.
We really did. From checking in to landing, we talked about it all.
So, to our listeners, if you've been listening, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you feel much more confident about your next trip.
Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a comment telling us where you want to travel next.
See you next time.
Bye.